Hey guys, guess what? So it's been a little while since you've seen this, but we are out to go get groceries together. That is really bright, is what that is. So anyhow, now that that was interesting, we are headed to Safeway to go get just some produce there. Then we will run to Walmart to pick up groceries that we could not place through order there. And then we'll pick up our Sam's Club order and then a quick pop over to Target because Walmart's website still says some of the things I had planned to order are out of stock. And that's actually part of why we're going into Walmart, to see what's actually out of stock versus what their website just isn't registering, because we've ran into that many times. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go, like I said, into Target if we have to, but I don't know yet. We do have a pair of pants that I bought for one of the kids that I need to return, so we'll go in there for at least that. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna go do. We'll go see what else we get. Okay.
Sunshine, mommy.
Sunshine. And just like that, we are home with everything. Starting on this end, we have got 2 boxes of apple cinnamon Chex, 2 boxes of chocolate Chex, and a clock going off in the background about that fast. It's amazing how that always happens. The apple cinnamon Chex is, guys, it's honestly just really good. The chocolate Chex was a request from one of the kiddos. The younger kids are remembering that they can write stuff on the grocery list too. And a request as simple as the chocolate Chex, we will go ahead and fulfill. Along with, I'm going to jump over here, the Chex Mix there and the snack Chex Mix are extra kiddo. That was a special request from him. He really likes Chex Mix and wanted it for school. So we got the snack packs for him to actually take to school. And then we got the big bag for everybody to have with lunch or different meals and things like that. I got a bag of the apple straws. I have a feeling the kids are going to plow through those. It's been a while since we've had those, and I don't think that one bag is going to last very long once they discover it. But I got just one for now, just to make sure that that's what they were actually going to like and everything. We have got 2 bottles of the Simply 60 Ranch and 1 of the Simply 60 Caesar. Guys, a couple weeks ago, I got 1 bottle of this, and the younger kids were helping to put groceries away and just doing their best to help. But what they didn't know is that that needs to be refrigerated. It's not shelf stable until it's opened, and we discovered it 2 days later in the cupboard. So we had to replace it. I've just waited until now to do it because the other one that it was in the fridge wasn't completely out. And I hate replacing things that kind of went to waste, so I waited. But we've got those, and we will make sure that they go in the refrigerator this time. 2 of the bigger things of butter. We have been buying that from Sam's, but today, since we went into Walmart, we went ahead and grabbed 2 of the large tubs while we were at Walmart. The Greek Gods Greek yogurt. That, you know, we could be getting the large tub of vanilla at Sam's, but the absolute truth is the kids like the strawberry and the cherry better. So we've got 2 strawberry, 1 cherry, because the strawberry is an even bigger favorite, especially for our kiddo with braces. And the little kids know that that's her favorite, and so they've decided it's their favorite too, purely because it's her favorite. It's kind of cute and funny. Anyhow, we've got a thing of sour cream. We've had tacos a couple times recently, so we've gone through a little bit more of that. I did grab a thing of the mini cubed ham. I'm pretty sure I've got some chopped pineapple in the cupboard still, and some frozen cheese pizzas that need to be eaten. So we're going to doctor it up. Make some Hawaiian pizza, and I'm sure I probably made a few of you cringe because there are always those that will argue that fruit does not belong on pizza, but Hawaiian pizzas are one exception. We've got the Red Baron mini pizzas because we were out of those, and that's just something that the kids like. 2 pack, I shouldn't even say 2 packages of cheddar brats. We got 1 of the better cheddars and 1 of the smoked brats. Shawn has been cutting as much dairy as possible out of his diet, and this is just one way he thought he would try those and see how they do for him. So there's that. We've got a tube of Hamburger, which I will probably have to get another one next week. This one I had planned on just cutting up and freezing like we typically do. It's that time of year where I need to stock up on a little bit of meat, so I'll be buying it almost weekly for the next few weeks. But we have another large family coming over for dinner today. And so probably half or the majority of this, I'm not really sure yet, is going to get browned up because we are going to have Sloppy Joes. Well, actually at the moment, I think they have more kids in their house or the same number. I'm not quite sure. We've got 8 in our house right now. And I would have to sit down and do the math. They've got 7 or 8 in their house. And then the parents, and then it depends if they bring grandkids over with as well or not. But Sloppy Joes to feed that many people, we will go through a bit of that. I've got 2 things of the Jimmy Dean pork sausage that we will have for biscuits and gravy because that's going to be on the meal plan. While it's not cold out, the temperatures have been dropping just a bit. We've got a thing of eggs, 3 bunches of bananas from Safeway, 2 things of strawberries from there, as well as a little over a dozen Fuji apples. I gathered all of those from Safeway. We actually did really good about sticking to just produce there today. I was going to get a couple more grapefruit, but they were kind of looking a little ragged. So not something we were going to get. In fact, we noticed that those and the oranges that were near them very clearly were the bottom of the batch that had been there for a while. So we decided we'll wait till next week and see what they look like. Guys, I've said it in the past and I'll say it again. Produce around here is very hit or miss. Sometimes it's great and sometimes it's very questionable because there's just not a lot of direct access to it out here. While we were at Walmart, I came across these Pokemon Oreos. From what I can tell from the package, the Oreos are actually supposed to have Pokemon pictures in there. So we got that as a treat for the little kids. They will get to have that after lunch here today since, we went and got groceries so early this morning. So they're all pretty tickled about that. And I've never been a huge Pokemon fan, but kids in the house like it. And sometimes we just deal with things. I do also have some of the Annie's mac and cheese. The regular style macaroni is the absolute favorite. The boxes that Walmart had were really ragged looking. Half of them were like hardcore beat up. So we took the ones that looked the nicest, didn't get as many as we'd planned to, and then we went ahead and got the penne and 4 cheese as well, just to make up for the lack of the other macaroni and cheese. And then, guys, we have the size 7 diapers from Target. I had not picked these up previously, so we decided to finally go ahead and get those to give them a try and see how they compare to the size 7s that Sam's Club has been carrying since Sam's Club has all of a sudden dropped in quality and the ability to hold. So there is that. Guys, that's everything. I'm going to go ahead and flip this. We'll get everything put away and I'll run through the totals with you. Okay guys, so I stepped out into our sunroom so that I could wrap this up for everybody because the little ones needed to eat lunch and then there's a movie going as well for those that are done. It's just quieter and easier. You might hear my wind chimes in the background. But, okay guys, so you saw the amount that we had. It was not an impressive haul this week. We are really feeling the impact of some of the inflation and we're really trying to gauge and figure out what it is that we need to shift and change. Because, and guys, I've talked about this a lot lately, and it is so incredibly real. The macaroni and cheese, for example, we have been buying that at Walmart lately because they had it for $1 a box versus Target, which was about 20 cents more. So it just made sense. The selection was less, but we could get some of the primary ones that the kids like, minus like the spiral Parmesan butter ones and some of that. So we have been buying it there. I noticed this week when I was playing around in the app and then we looked on the shelf, it has gone up 18 cents a box. That doesn't sound like a lot, and I think that's why a lot of people kind of miss it. But when we are buying 10 boxes of each kind, we start to feel that. I mean, that's an extra $1.80 for each kind of macaroni and cheese that we get. So that's adding a couple dollars for everything we get since we have to buy so much of everything. It's really kind of hard. I didn't double check the price of the meat. I know I glanced before I started and then I didn't show you guys and all of that. And I need to go back through and see if I can find some of my old receipts. And that is actually a really cool feature of like the Sam's Club and Walmart apps is I can go through, and even Target, previous or history purchase history. That's what I'm looking for. And I can go through that and see just how much we spent at any given time, as well as check the prices of different things to see how much has changed. And I'd probably have to go back about a year. We weren't doing grocery pickup at that time though, so I don't know outside of Target how much would really show up. So that said, guys, what you saw, like I said, not super impressive, but we are pushing our budget. I was hoping we would stay under, but it was $272.76. I wrote it on my hand so that way I can remember when I stepped out here. The diapers don't help. That was $21 and change for the box of diapers. But outside of the diapers, and I did go ahead and get the 3 boxes of LaCroix. They were on sale. I wasn't going to buy 3 boxes, but they were 3 for $10. So I probably could have saved that, but the rest was just groceries. And we are getting to that point where I think I'm going to have to start shifting. More and more is going to have to be made from scratch. And guys, there's some things aside from prices going up. Companies have been changing their ingredients. And I want to point this out because we have not bought any more Bisquick mix in a little while. And we're actually not going to unless I can find a different one in stores. But the big box that we buy at Sam's Club, they've added egg to it. And that doesn't work. We have a kiddo with an egg allergy, and we use that Bisquick mix a lot. I mean, we make pancakes and biscuits and everything else on a fairly regular basis. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm actually going to gather the ingredients and make up my own mix that we can use. It should be a fairly straightforward baking soda biscuit mix. I'm just going to mix all of the dry ingredients. We've been working on which kind of container to get for it, whether I'm going to get a 5-gallon food grade bucket to do it in or one of the really large Tupperware bowls. We've got a few of those around. They're a little more expensive. I do really like them though too. So I don't know. We'll figure that part out. And we're just going to start doing some of those things that will additionally, on top of continuing to be allergy friendly, then save us some money. Because the Bisquick has gone up per box as well. I don't know the exact amount at the moment, but it's just like the macaroni and cheese. It's subtle when you're thinking per box, but when we buy 2 to 4 boxes at a time, that amount adds up more. So for that little bit that you saw on the table to get almost to our $300 a week budget, it makes it really difficult. Now, guys, all of that said, 2 things. I want to give 2 heads up really quick. First of all, you guys may have noticed there was like no videos this last week after my last grocery haul, other than the one little short I did. I had all sorts of stuff planned to go up. I've just had a really rough week, and so I appreciate any grace you can give there. That shouldn't be happening too much, but we've got some massive stuff happening right now. And with that, I want to tell you guys that tomorrow, I really suggest you watch tomorrow's video. We have some huge announcements and updates regarding our family and some different things happening that I think you guys are going to want to see. It'll explain a lot of things. It's also, there's more to come yet in the next week or 2. And we're going to work on all of that. But guys, that's what I've got for you right now. That was our grocery haul. That's my heads up about what you should really be watching for this week, because there's some big stuff. Guys, I gotta get back inside. I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. I'll see you in the next one.